There it goes. Yay! Wait, where's my... Oh, there's my audio. Okay, there's... I couldn't see the audio capture, so I was curious as to whether or not the microphone was actually going to work today or not. It is today's news in Warcraft. You're getting news-ish today, so you're going to get a lot of my opinion. And, well, that only expired... Whoa, that just, like, hit two at once. Okay, so... what we're looking at today is the United States Senate elections. It's coming next year. We're going to have a sneak peek. And it's not pretty. Today's news in Warcraft is actually sponsored by the number 67. Why? And I know for you kids in Generation Alpha, that's a pretty high number to count to, yes. And for some members of Congress, that may be I may have given you an impossible task to understand the number 67 if you're a member of Congress. Oh heavens. It's like math is lost on those. Math is lost on people in Congress for some reason. Ooh, read out. So, why is the number 67 so important? Well, here is why. That is a veto-proof majority, number one. And that's what you will need in both the House and the Senate. You may actually get there in the House. I mean, the way things are, the way this is all shaping up, there is a very highly real possibility of such an overwhelming majority in the House that it might bring some in the Republican Party over to their senses. You might not look forward to that. Who knows? I mean, I wouldn't look forward to that party regaining their senses at all in the Republican Party right now. And that is mainly because the ones that did come to their senses have probably either left the party or you know, they're third party voting but still being a Republican, or thumbing their nose and voting for AD. I just don't know. I don't know. If you are one of those people, what's going on? Why don't you let me know? Let us know. We would love to hear your opinion too on this matter. And we're gonna have to heal. Boom, boom. And the only difference between then and now was I just went ahead and got the rest of the Savannah Banana set. Okay, that's the only thing here. So we're going to head through here, basically state by state, and looking at this. I forgot to explain the other reason why here for the magic number today of being 67. That's what you need to impeach. And the sad truth is there's going to have to be that level of impeachment going on. I have a feeling that that without the supermajority, it's just going to be more of the same, and it will not end. It only ends with 67 votes in the Senate. Okay? Now, right now, the Democrats have 45 seats, 45 seats. They need to pick up 4 because Bernie Sanders and Angus King will always lobby with the Democrats. They do not lobby with the Republicans for control of the Senate, for control of that chamber. Okay, so there are 13 Democrats up for election or re-election. There are 53 total Republicans in the United States Senate. 22 of them are up for re-election. And again, we will just go through this state by state by state. We're going to start with Alaska, and then we're going to work our way back east to the coast. So be prepared. That's where we are starting. As soon as this old Yeti goes away. I did not have what I wanted. I wanted that final Yeti butt flank portion, or whatever it's supposed to be. What is it supposed to be? Thick Yeti fur. Sorry. That may be from the butt portion. You just never know. Okay, so step one. So state number one is Alaska, which has that ranked choice voting that elected a Democrat to their one seat in the House of Representatives. And how interesting that could turn out. Because when you tap on the state, you go in here. Of course, I'm doing this from my phone. I'm not, the map image is going to be, it's not going to change, okay? Dan Sullivan won. It's not Murkowski's seat, it's Dan Sullivan's seat. Oh, phooey. You don't give what I want. You do. And Dan Sullivan, the last time he was reelected, he had 53.9% of the vote. 53.9. So let's just assume it's going to be it's going to be really bad for the Republican Party that night. Let's just pretend there's going to be like a seismic shift, like a 5-point allowance, okay, which would give a Democrat the win in Alaska, or could, especially with the ranked choice voting system. So let's just say for giggles it'll change, because we need to make the magic number of 67, and the Democrats need to run the table. Okay, so let's have them run the table tonight. Because this is a hypothetical. This is not reality. I'm not basing this on polling. I'm basing, hey, that was 10. I'm only basing this on my thoughts and the previous election of that particular senator, okay? So, Alaska, let's pretend it's actually going to change, okay? Let's just pretend. So there's 1, okay? Oregon's up for re-election. Let's just, and the Oregon coastline pretty much determines, the Portland area absolutely determines what goes on there. So that's in the bag. So Oregon is safe. But so we're up to 40, assuming they all win re-election, 46 Democrats so far. Assuming the Democrats flip Alaska. I'm doing we as more of a collective idea. I'm not identifying in any particular party, because I am neither. I'm registered as an independent, believe it or not. Now, next up is Idaho. And Steve, and this one here surprised me. I thought this was going to be one of those buzzer noises where you just didn't win. Believe it or not. Patriarchs, matriarchs. Well, we just got to go right back, so why don't we do that? He won with 55% of the vote. So let's pretend we have that level of seismic shift of 5-ish%, right? And that means Steve Daines would not have won. Okay. So that makes 2. And remember, to impeach, you need 67 votes. That means on top of those 47 that are currently there in the Democratic caucus and currently work with them. Oh, I went the wrong way. Silly thing. So that makes 47. They have 47 total. The Republicans have 53. They have to gain 20 seats. Okay? Now, Montana. Oh, well, that was Montana. Steve Daines was Montana. I hit Idaho. There we go. Idaho. I knew it. I hit the wrong state, so I'm sorry. Montana was the one that could go. Okay, Montana is, not Idaho. Idaho, didn't win it with that one, did we? Wyoming, didn't win it with that one, did we? So far, 2 states. So Montana and Alaska have the capability because theirs was close. And so now we hit this big block. Here we have Colorado, which the Denver area is going to carry them. It always tends to carry a Democratic candidate. Not worried. Still, so far, pick up a 2. And that's if they run the table. New Mexico, I believe that's going to be a safe one. There's no rumblings there, so there you go. Another safe Democratic spot. Texas, didn't win over that one, did we? Here's why. They are telling you right now in Texas, or giving all of the illusions to, without openly admitting it, that they are stacking the deck against you. So guess what? They are stacking the deck to have 5 more members of the Republican caucus in the House of Representatives. That's how worried he is right now, because it takes a simple majority in the House, but 67 votes in the Senate. And I don't think you're going to convince enough to vote with their conscience. But if the midterms go the way I would love it to go, so that we can have some sanity restored, then he can be gone. But Texas didn't win it there. Come on, go down. There you go. Now, Oklahoma. Now I'm going to zoom in so I don't accidentally hit on a state, like I hit the wrong state here. Now, Mark Wayne Mullins there. Okay, he has not said whether or not he's going to be there. He was elected in a 2022 special election, and he won. I've really got to research. It was 61%, so didn't win it with that one, did we? Kansas. Roger Marshall only won in his last election 53.2% of the vote. So if the seismic shift does happen nationwide, that could change out. So that could be a pickup of 3. Notice I'm dealing in coulda, woulda, shouldas. Okay? These are coulda, woulda, shoulda scenarios. These are not. These are not. This is actually going to happen this way, because I really don't know. Neither does anyone else. So Nebraska, didn't win it with that one, did we? So sorry about your luck there, Ben Sassa, who he got an overwhelming amount. He got 62.6% of the vote there. South Dakota. Hey, how dare you? Get back here. Didn't win it with that one, did we? 65.8% went to the Republican candidate in that last election for that seat. So far, we have flipped 3 in a hypothetical scenario. Now, if Texas does go berserk over this redistricting thing and can de-elect a lot of these Republicans, okay, I'll say 4. But I don't see it. Minnesota, it's going to be held. Minnesota is going to be held by the Democratic candidate. It's a solid blue state. It's always been that way for a very long time. It appears I'm going to have to work my way out of this. That's fine. I've only got 1.5 bars to go left. No, more like 1 2/3 bars, huh? So let's assume 3 so far, because we've had Alaska with ranked choice, Montana, and what was the other one I said? That was Nebraska, wasn't it? Yes, that was. So now, let's go to Iowa. Joni Ernst, 51.8% of the vote. This could very well go kaboom and seismic shift over to a Democratic candidate. That is entirely possible. Dear. Well, let's just get them both. Good heavens. Come on. get our defense set up. Ah! Stop it! There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop the mana potion because I know I'm going to need it. Out. There we go. So that is a possibility to flip. 4 so far. 4 out of all this. Okay. Next up is Arkansas. And hang on just a minute here. Come on. There we go. Oh, my seal went out. What happened there? Okay. So, let's just see here. He was first elected in 2014. This is Tom Cotton's seat. It's not showing me the previous one there. I gotta go back this way. So, Arkansas. Now we can do this. Didn't win over that one, did we? 66% he won by. 4 have flipped so far in this hypothetical scenario. And Louisiana is a very odd case. Now, this was one of those senators that voted to convict Trump in one of the in the impeachment trials. Okay, so hear you. He was one of those. Now, he won the last election with 59%, but he is also getting primary challenges. So there's a real possibility of a flip just to flip, or a flip because the Republicans have nominated a wackadoodle. Let's just pretend, okay? Let's just pretend that Louisiana does go greatly in favor of him. That makes 5. 5 so far. They need 20. Illinois, safe Democrat. Safe Democratic state. Absolutely, utterly safe Democratic state. No way around that. So, we're up to 5 so far. Mississippi. Now, closer than you think. It was 54 to 44. But again, when you don't get that kind of a majority and you get that kind of seismic shift, it's possible. It is possible, okay? But that's going to involve a table run. Let's just pretend. And again, the whole point to this is we're pretending there is a table run and we're going to see what happens. Let's see if they hit it. Let's see if they hit the mark. So let's pretend it flipped. 6. Michigan, safe. It's a Michigan, I believe, is a safe Democratic spot. Kentucky, they stand a chance. And here is why. It's because of Governor Beshear. Now, the governor there is a Democrat. He is a very blue. He is a very, very blue. He is a very more like a Joe Manchin Democrat. And if Kentucky would nominate somebody like that would run the table, I thought it was going to be Amy McGrath. I really thought she could have had it, but sadly she did not. But let's pretend, for the purposes of running the table, we're up to 7. Oh my word. I just cannot do this today, can I? There we go. We're up to 7. Let's just pretend we're running the table. Again, hypothetical scenario. Okay, so Tennessee. Didn't win it with that one, did we? Bill Haggerty won with 62% of the vote in the last election. Alabama. Now, this was one where he retired, but didn't win it with that one, did we? The last time this seat was up for election, it was Tommy Tuberville, and he won with 60% of the vote. So what are we up to now? 7? We need 20, right? Right. Now, Florida. Now, this was the result of a special election back in 2022. This was when Marco Rubio ran against Val Demings, Okay, if you'll remember this election, and he won with 57% of the vote. Now, it's possible that Florida will pull a Florida and elect somebody. Let's pretend again. So we're now up to what? We're now up to 8. We're now up to 8, right? Georgia, let's pretend they hold on to that. Now, South Carolina. Now, this is Lindsey Graham's seat. He won the last time with 54% of the vote. Again, assuming, let's pretend seismic shift, okay? Let's pretend. I mean, 54% is enough to have in the seismic shift, okay? So let's pretend 8. Let's pretend Lindsey Graham just wasn't lucky at all. Okay, North Carolina, and this is one where it could very well, I know this is not one that drops it, but I might as well get it out of the way. So this is one that could very well shift. Let's pretend it does. Because the people in North Carolina, the Democratic Party, just got a shot in the arm with one of their candidates, and it's one that really should have ran for this seat, and he's running for this seat, and I just can't remember his name off the top of my head. But it gave them that injection they need. So we're up to 9. Virginia is a blue seat. Let's assume they hold it. West Virginia, didn't win it with that one, did we? Ohio, this is for J.D. Vance's seat, and he won with 53% of the vote. That's it, okay, over Tim Ryan. So I think there's a possibility here. It is possible. Let's get another Yeti out of the way. Wait, are you a... Ah, yes you are. Let's get you instead. Maybe you'll drop the other horn. I just need one more horn. Gimme. Give me your horns. So, let's pretend they're running the table. 9. They need 20. And that means pickup seats of 20. Delaware's up. It's a blue seat. New Jersey's up. Blue seat. Rhode Island's up. Blue seat. Massachusetts is up. Blue seat. New Hampshire's up. It's already a blue seat. It doesn't count toward the goal of 67 seats, okay? We've only picked up 9. And last but not least, that leaves us with Maine. This is Susan Collins' seat. She's in danger, real honest to goodness danger, of losing that seat. So let's pretend they've picked it up. 10. They picked up 10 seats. 10. Yeah, but we have control of the Senate now and the House after this election. No, you don't. No, you don't, because the idiot there in the White House is going to veto anything sent to him. Think a minute. You need a 2/3 majority in both houses just to pass a law as a Democrat in Washington, D.C. Theoretically, it's possible in the House. The Senate, the max I can see is 10, and that's if this party is incredibly lucky at the polls. There's another one of those real possibilities that you're not going to have any luck. So I'm hoping this drops the other horn. If it does, we'll turn it in. And then we'll see just how close we are. I've got another quest to turn in. I've got the Carrion Grubs one. But yeah, you won 10 out of the 22 seats that are up. And that on the Republican side. And on the Democratic side, I'm pretty sure you're going to be holding on to all of them. Pretty sure about that. So we're just going to go ahead and drink up. I wish I could equip you right now. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, I forgot to look here. a gray, and a gray, and a scroll, and a scroll, and spirit, huh? Yay. I tried to sell that for that price. It never went. That thing lies. That absolutely lies. I'll do the 3-1 first and get rid of the spirit. We do not have spirit. Now, but again, that's if we're lucky. That's if we're lucky. 10-seat game. And nothing will ever be done for 2 years. Except what is currently going on. Please remember that. You have to have 67 votes. It's past the point, I believe we are past that point of no return, and he will not work with them. He is not going to cut a deal with them because it's going to make him look like a taco again. Even though he is a taco. Give me your horns. Give me your horn. Wait, that's not the right ones. Why can't their horns count? They have horns. I don't think I'm going to luck out. I just don't think I'm going to luck out tonight and get that other horn. Grr. Wait, where did I have to go for that? That was over... Oh, that was over at the camp. The Furlbog camp. Okay. I may go over there at some point. I just couldn't remember where that went. Okay, let's see what we can find. Give me your horn. Okay, where else are there? Stop! Stop! Where's the map? There we go. Oh, that's the only region I can get their horns, isn't it? Grrr. Grr, 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 grr. I wish they would just drop it and get it over with. Alright, we'll just keep going on the Yetis. If we hit 60, we hit 60. And if we get a horn, we get a horn. Upper or lower horn. Whichever one it can be. Alright, let's keep on going here. If I can find just one more patriarch or matriarch, then I'll do it. And then, no matter what, I'll stop. Nope, you're just a Yeti. I need the mamas and the papas. Nope. Ugh. It's so odd to wait for that. To wait for the respawn sometimes. Because in other spots... Like, there is a field in Westfall where the vulture respawn rate is absurd. It's like you get rid of one, and then the next one comes right up. Bam! It's ready to go. So, yeah, but then again, looking back at the map, the Democrats are likely to take control of the House in the midterm. We've got one! Now I gotta position myself. Okay. Boom. Boom. Even though they like the freezer stuff, it's still good to have Holy Shield up. Which I know I'm preaching to a choir because this is a solved game. But the moment I hit 60 and I can get that gear on and get... and get myself a working here. Oh, it judged! Judgment got off. Ooh, yay. Okay, cross your fingers. Let's hope there's a horn. There is no horn. There is sadly no horn. We'll go hornless. But yeah, keep your eyes here on that election in the Senate. Up there in the window. Keep your eyes there. It's going to take a cataclysmic shift, not just a seismic. Because what the Democrats have to do, once again, and I thought I was going to end this, and apparently not. I'm going to have to get another Yeti. And what the Democrats need to understand is they're going to have to turn some of these elections where I just went, didn't win it with that one, did we? And those ones have to be turned in their favor. How to do that? I don't know. Because they feel like you've abandoned them. So it's like how do you come back from that? That feeling that an entire political party has abandoned them. And that's the message they get, okay? Whether or not it's really happening, it's just something else altogether. But what you gotta know is that they feel, and they have been told many a time, that they have been abandoned. And again, like I said, the last time I visited my poor mother, I'll have to talk about her another day, because that's oh heavens, that's a big deal going on with her right now. But I don't want to mix that with this kind of a story. But I will tell you this, last time I visited her, I got the privilege, if you can call it that, of watching Newsmax. And all it was stories designed, speaking of things like Newsmax, designed to get you ginned up and ready, it's what it felt like to me. It was just nothing but constant feeling like you got ginned up and you're ready to go riot. That's exactly what it felt like. Now, so we're one bar away. How much more have we got here? It's, what is it, 29.8, and we're at 184, so let's just assume, okay, 25. 25, let's hope. Come on, because the respawns have happened, so let's see if they're going, I'll see if I'm going to be lucky, right? Give me luck. Give me Yeti horns, upper or lower horn. On Turkeytentia's route to level 60. If I get the horn, I might just turn that in and then try to keep things going. Because good heavens, it's about time. Arrgh! Stupid RNG drop. Have I not sacrificed enough drawn eye? But wait, they don't exist yet. No, wait. Have I not... Oh, wait, this is vanilla? Wow. Have I not sacrificed enough gnomes? Have I not? Well, I guess we can just try the Yeti Cave. Maybe there'll be some in the Yeti Cave. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just setting myself up for failure. I just never know. But we have to wait for him to respawn anyway. And there was no way to luck out. But in fact, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to end this one after this Yeti. Nope. Ugh. Well, if I can do this, I can multi-mob it. And then I can just get 2 out of the way. Okay, let's do it.
Bye-bye.
And yes, believe it or not, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so cross your fingers. Cross your fingers and let's hope that this is the one that gives its upper or lower horn. Boink. I'm going to have to redo all that. There we go. Oh, I've got it. You're fine. Boink. But that should be the last time I need to consecrate. Yes, I was right. No! I am horrified at the lack of horns on these. Upper and lower. Just for that, we're gonna stay on this. Oh, that just infuriated me, because I sometimes despise the RNG person, the RNG gods. Nah, I'm gonna go back out here to go. They should respawn. They have a fairly fast respawn timer, so I'm not concerned about where to find them. I'm just concerned about getting to them. Oh, no, that wasn't a quest thing. What was I thinking? Bye-bye. Come here, matriarch. I'll take a Yeti with you. I don't mind. Come here. As long as I don't get a third one. Boink. See, that is the advantage of my spec, and I'll show you my spec in just a moment here. Let's just do that. Boom. And boom. Clunk, clunk. Come on, upper or lower horn. Come on, upper or lower horn. Please, upper or lower horn. Whack! No! I find this lack of lower horn quite infuriating. There's a patriarch. He might have a lower horn. Alright, let's go in. Give me your horn. Give me your horn. So, if you just joined us, you'll have to rewind a little bit because I went through state by state by state to show what is going on in the 2026 midterm election. And the best I can compute right now, because the Democrats have a real branding and marketing problem, especially in the more rural areas, is that the best case scenario, which is a seismic shift, is 10 in the Senate. They need 20 because you have to have a veto proof and impeachment ready margin, because you're not going to be able to tell me you're going to get away with 2 years of not having to get rid of Donald Trump through that process. You can't tell me that for a minute. So you have to have an impeachment-proof majority also. You cannot count on the sane wing of the Republican Party. Simply put, that doesn't exist anymore. They're all gone. The Adam Kinzingers, they're gone. They've been replaced. Okay, they've been replaced by Josh Hawleys. But you have to have that level of a majority. Oh, these Yetis are just killing me. All I want are their upper or lower horns. They will not give it. Just give me just a moment here. I'm going to mute my microphone. I will be right back. Alright, let's get it. We want your horns. Whack. Whack. Love the block noise. I do. I love the block noise. And believe it or not, blocks trigger Seal of Wisdom, which I would never have thought. Because I've seen it in the combat log. No. Ugh. Alright, we're just gonna get some generic Yetis. Come here, you. Haha. See, we can do this right now and just multi-mob in between the patriarchs and matriarchs. And then when Turkeytentia does hit 60, which will be tonight at some point, I want to guarantee him to be at level 60 before the end of the universe. Whack, whack. Come on. Give me enough to I can do that. Okay. Oh! Now, loot and loot. Now that's odd that I never had enough to even do a flash of light. A lot of times I do have enough for that. Is that all 12s? Yeah, okay, so let's just do that, and that just opens up a thing. Yeah, that opens up a space for me. Right. Wait, you're wandering. Who are you? Hey. Matriarch. Cross your fingers. This matriarch may have an upper or lower horn. Let's hope. Cross those fingers. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, and cross your eyes, and cross your nose. How do you cross your nose? I have no idea. You tell me. Please. Oh, please have a horn. Oh, wow, that was a frozen ending. Oh, yay! Let's go turn that in now. Run. Oh, I didn't have it on the combat log. Sorry, y'all. There you go. Down we go. And okay. Oh yeah, that's the Frost Saber quest, isn't it? Okay, I forgot about that. In we go. We'll turn this quest in, and we'll see just how much closer we are. Yay! So who do we have to do? Oh, that's a fun quest, but not for right now, because that involves a lot of travel. That does involve quite a bit of travel. So where else could we meddle in right now? And I'll tell you where, we'll just get some hot bear action while we're at it. We're very bear friendly around here, around these parts. See how close we are now. 19,575. Ooh, we're getting there. 19,575.1. So we are, what, 5,9. We're 14,000 away. Not bad. Not bad. Let's keep it going here. Speaking of a hot bear. Ooh, look at that white hot polar bear. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, I'm not going to renew Holy Shield at that point, so. Alright, come on. Alright, we will pull the Chimera, and after we pull the Chimera, I am gonna, well, poo-poo. I thought I had things lined up. I did not. Alright, we're gonna make sure nothing new has happened, okay? We're just gonna scan really quick during this time. Well, that ain't doing a lick. There we go. CNN is not there. There is stuff going on apparently with Ukraine. They're doing analysis there. It doesn't seem like anything is breaking with it, though. We'll go over to MSNBC in a moment. It's about, there isn't anything breaking there. So I think we're pretty good on anything breaking. We've already gone over the midterms. We are working for Turkeytentia to hit level 60 now. And if you did miss our thing tonight, I'm sorry. I might have a truncated version tomorrow. But the basics of it are, you didn't win even by winning, okay? And I'm sorry. I wish it were better. I wish things were better. I just can't see a pickup of 20 seats to get that to get the veto-proof majority. Well, let's give it a shot. Okay. Wow. Oh! Come here. Come on. Come on, you. Ow. Heh. Alright, now. We just have to wear them down like that. This is always a game of outwit and outlast whenever you're doing this stuff. And yes, I'm getting that chest. I don't care. Now, it's mine. I went there and fought for it. So we're getting closer. I don't remember what one it was in. It had to have been Burning Crusade, but it was real easy to just round them all up. It had to have been, because I remember using Avenger's Shield on it. So yeah, so it had to be then. All right, well, let's do this. And look at our map a minute. Let's see where we can go. Oh, I forgot about them. Why don't we go that way? Real easy quest. Why don't we get it? Right, right. Because everybody goes there. I think that's where the fire water is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so that's why everybody goes there. But I should be able to round up those other bears without a problem. Let's go have some hot bear action, and maybe that'll get us up to level 60. Right, we are at 95%. We're getting ever so closer. We might make it. We might make it. Just like the Democrats getting 67 seats, they might make it. Again, remember, that is the number they have to get. Nothing else will do. Wait, I have the carrot in there somewhere. There it is. Go. Faster. Run faster. Let me zoom out just a hair. I haven't zoomed in only because I've been using it. I've been using my phone as a screen, and I've been using it's been used with an app called Space Desk. Haha. Oh, I have 2 of those. I have 2 of those. That's right. But the advantage to Space Desk is it allows you to have a touch screen. It lets your phone act like that too, so you get the touch screen aspects of it, along with it being used as the monitor. It makes heel botting easy, because all you got to do is touch the screen. It's like poke, 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 and you get flashes of light everywhere. But I want to have a bigger screen, because a phone screen just isn't really... I've done it, I can do it, but it's just not a big enough screen to handle a goodly amount of heel botting, especially when you have a 40-man raid. Or an Alterac Valley, for that matter. Faster! Faster! And you never know, we just might hit level 60 here, but I am going to try to get into 60 tonight, because I am sick and tired of the wait. It does not matter if he does not have his fast mount, because I believe I'll be able to get that swung. Whee! Not them two. Wait, do I have all? Oh, I have all of them. Okay. I do have all of those, but they all tend to respawn on top of each other, so you have to get rid of one to get on the others. Here we go. Boom. I already got one of them. Go on. Yes. Yay! A Pathfinder. I need you. Come here. Come here. There you go. Haha. See, I can get rid of that. Oh, you're gonna try again. I keep forgetting it's the left trigger that does it. Yeah. At some point it will succeed, right? Okay, we have not quite surpassed the 20,000 mark yet. Oh, those totemics, I hate them. This is why. Whack. And then we just gotta make sure they don't throw out a heal. Oh, they don't. Okay, good. And they don't run either, which is always good. Oh, well, let's just go ahead and get you too. Come here's right. There we go. And let's just see where we're at right now. Ooh, this will put me... Oh, this will get me close. Really? Ugh. This is why nobody likes these totemics. But we do like their rune cloth. Oh, let's roll war off. I can do this now. I got a 4 and a 3. Another 4. Well, they keep throwing me 4s. So I'm going to get rid of my 3. Near you. Well, we'll just merry-go-round, yeah. I'll merry-go-round you and your totems won't work. Nope, another den watcher. Ah! Phooey. Okay, so we have barely come across 20,000, 20,000, yeah. 200,000, sorry. 200,000. We are getting there. We are getting there. We may be able to make it. Can we do it? There's more that way. There's more this way. There are more that way. I need 9,000 more XP. Drop. Nope, they didn't drop. Huh. How odd. How odd, right? But, oh, I spy something there. What are you? No matter what you are, you're mine. Mithril. I didn't even have to go on the Mithril Mile once. It's a 4. Will it be a 5? Oh! I have yet to have a 5. I've yet to discover one that has the that has been a 5er. The best I've had was a 4. Let's get ready for this one. And we'll multi-mob some of these bears. Ready? We will multi-mob the bears. Alright, off we go. We'll take you, you, and you. Then once he drops his totem, I'll just start walking it back, and that'll get rid of it. I didn't get a totem, not a single one. How did that happen? How did that happen? I am lucky. Incredibly lucky, because they keep trying to hit me with that too. It won't go. The furry fire. Furry fire. Oh, there's another combo right there. Just a waiting. And we are up to 201. 209. Which means 8 more of these packs are left to go. And shield. Oh, somehow I gotta get these guys going here. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I meant to swap out my utility there. Utility seal. C'est la vie. I did not luck out, but I did get a readout prop. And anytime readout comes up, you know Holy Shield will be there too. I know I can't carry another buddy. In we go. Totem down, let's move. I want one of those Moonfire totems though. Woo. My shaman wants a Moonfire totem. Why can't we have that? Instead of like, what, the Fire Nova? I mean, it would be instead the Fire Nova, wouldn't it? Now, yep, I need you too. Here. We're going to lazy paladin a couple of these guys, okay? Oh, I don't have it. And my armor's down, but I guess it's just going to have to live without it. Okay, Exo came up, so I know I can do that. See if I can't trick it into doing that again. Let's just go ahead and hit that. Because I have been stockpiling those and never used them, so what is the point if I don't use them? I got a fire water! Yay! Look how much they go for. See why I want those? See, that's why people farm them all the time. But that is exactly why people farm them all the time, because they're 13 gold apiece. And how many more do I have to get? Wait, what? Oh, I need 3 more of you. Okay. So let's get these ones down, and that could get it to us. Oh my, that could get it to us. I simply don't know. Let's hope. Let's hope we have a reason to celebrate. We are eternally close. We are at 98% XP. 2 more percent. Just 2 more percent. There is a node. Mining node. Mine. Oh, it's another mithril. Okay. Oops. Come back here. There we go. I hit the wrong key combination. Or so it's supposed to be left trigger A, because A is action, and it interacts with it. It's like interact friendly is left trigger, that's auto attack too. It turns that on. And then right trigger A is my scanner to get a hold of the next mob, which is probably going to be over here. And I see it turned blue. I know what that means. A den and a den. No. A totem. I can always use one of them. So far, so good. No totems. Nope. I spoke too soon. Is that the explodey one? Yep, it is. I want one of those. I mean, I sincerely want one of those. The Moonfire totems. So, where else are you? Oh, you're one I need. Good. Yay. Always like to get the ones I need. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, I need to reapply. No wonder you're not getting him. I have to reapply everything. And 7. How close am I now? 205. Ooh, we're getting ever so closer. We're at 98% still. Shoot. Oh, that was a den warden anyway. I wouldn't have cared about it. That mage can have all the den wardens it wants. I need the others. So we'll just head back this way and we'll see what we got. Right. Yay, there's one now. Come here. Ha ha ha. So I'm just going to wait for everything to line up. Move back a little bit. That made 8. Oh, this will be the last of the totems, too. It'll be the last of the everythings here. Okay. Wait, something got picked up. What was that? It went clink clink. I think that... What was it? Oh, I just lost that, whatever it was. It'll turn up. I'm sure it will turn up. Let's come back this way, because it was... Oh, it's just rune cloth. I thought it was more than that. I thought it looked like a shoulder for a second, didn't it? Oh well, it's been a rough few days. I'll tell you about it one day. I'll tell you about it one time soon. Okay, it's got to go back to her. And this may be the one that does it, and it might not be. I will be highly, highly, highly disappointed if it is the one that is not going to be. So cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your eyes, and cross your nose. Please. Cross your fingers. Yay! Yay! So let's go ahead and do it. Let's celebrate. We're going to back to Stormwind. I'll get the talent board up. We'll have to go into Holy. I'll show you the completed chart here in just a second, just as soon as we get back. First thing we do, we spend our last of the talent points, and it is for here to finish off Illumination, which gives you the halfway decent healing spec that you need to never respec. Mine goes down the protection tray, as you'll see. And I made sure to get the 2 points here because that's your inverted taunt. And I made sure to get kings because it's just that good of a buff. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and get to the trainer. We need to get ready now. It's Savannah Banana time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now the only item left that I have out of the Lightforge set is the belt, because the bracers got updated, as you'll remember, to Soulforge bracers. They really sell those sharp claws. I guess it did. Okay. So you go, you go, you go, and you go, and you go, and you stay. But I don't know where I'm going to go with you. Like I said, I look like a Savannah Banana fan. I don't know. I've got the body. I've got the body. I could probably do the dad bod cheer squad. So we'll head over to the trainer. We'll see what we can get here too. And the final tally for my plus spell is now 156. Yay! With a whopping 7 MP5. A whopping 7. Now that's going to begin the dread steed. The Charger quest. But we're going here first. We're going to the trainer because right now that's what we need to do. Alright, so turn off my unavails. Let's do here. Consecration rank 5. Yay! Exo, yay! Because we're going to be going there a lot. Redemption, yay! Seal of Light, yay! Blessing the Light, still don't really use. Okay, still don't. Let's see here. Sack, I don't use it. Sorry. Sank, I do. All the time. That's an aura. You never know. G-Bok. G-Sank. Holy Shield 3. And that's really about it. So take a look at what we have left once we turn level 60. Okay. And we will go ahead. I will show you how we're going to finalize this too. Our stuff here. It is 10. Oh my gosh, it's 10:35. Have I really been at this for this long? Okay, so we're looking for our G-Box. Right? But first, let's triple check. Flash is rank 6. Exo, rank 6. Come here. Make sure it says 6. I'm using the mouse, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you as to how I'm doing this. Consecration's a 5. I know that's a 4, and I keep rank 2 here, not rank 1. I know they'll tell you to do it in different ways, but no, I don't. Alright, Lay on Hands is 3. Lay on Hands is 3. Redemption's a 5. I know I've redone that. Now, your seals, because I've already taken care of that with a macro, it's already going to be there. Anything seal, you're fine. Okay? Now, down the protection tree, we have at least one G-Bok to put on. Probably 2, yeah, because we got G-Sank. Which is by 19. Oh, that's 24. Wait. Okay, so for right now, there is a way to get that, and I think it's an AQ book. But for right now, that stays the same. And G-Bok goes here now. G-Sank I might do one day. You just never know. Holy Shield. Guess what? I made a macro with that too. I'll show you my macros in a minute. G-Might, I've already got that down. Auras are fine. Might is at 6. I'm good to go. Now, so let me show you the macros I was talking about before we go. Okay, sorry, I really banged that mic. The utility seal ones are all the same. It show the tooltip for the seal. Cancel Seal of Righteousness. Cast that seal. I don't put a number after that because it's going to be the max rank. These are set it and forget it seals. This is the one you gotta really control. Okay, and this one that one's the one you may have to downrank one day, but I've never had a reason to do that. And I'm just gonna make sure there are no other oddities in terms of that. No, there's not. Whoops. No, why did you do that? No. Now I will do that part later. Because what I'm going to do the next time you see Turkeytentia is we are going to go and solo at least one full wing of the Scarlet Monastery. So the graveyard is always the really fun and easy one to do, so we'll go ahead and we'll just pretend it's going to be that one, okay? So for today's news and Warcraft, I need to clean this guy's bags out because we just leveled up. This is Turkeytentia. I wish you a great day and great gaming. Enjoy the trip to level 60. Don't just race there. Goodbye, everybody.